Alright, this should work. If I just put one of these here? Yeah, that looks fine. There we go. Yes. Okay, and if I split them up a bit. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, we can now display our vault rocks in a much nicer fashion. I'm just gonna grab one more and put it right there. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I might even craft a couple of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Put that here. Put that there. There we go. Full set.
Oh, yeah.
And then we
That's
know
pretty
if we
good.
have any of those. Yeah. All right. Well, we should get to starting the episode, shouldn't we? Welcome aboard. You're watching GameCrossRoads. My name is Levi.
And my name is Jade.
And it's been about 2 weeks since the last episode, I think. Yeah?
Yeah.
Instead of the 1 week usual, because we had a sidestep in the middle. And some things have changed around here. One, I've gone up, I think, at least 1 level.
Yeah, I think so. If not 2.
Yeah. Because I'm now level 58. And 2, I have completely rearranged the house. Unless I did that before last episode. I know I did some of that last episode. But
No, it was definitely after, mostly.
okay, yeah. So this room has been completely remodeled. Everything's been moved around. If I've already mentioned this and forgotten about it, then oops. But I don't think I've mentioned this yet. Yeah, all of the stuff relating to crafting our own vaults is right here in these 3 blocks. Everything revolving around building our own armor and weapons is right here, right across from it. The identifier is right in the middle, which is nice. Everything about building our own tools is here. And cosmetics is on this corner over here, which is pretty nice. This is all dismantling stuff, and this is a barrel that just auto-dismantles anything you put into it. In these top barrels is all of our faceted focuses, which have also been sorted alphabetically. Oh, except that one.
Oh, wow, really?
Almost alphabetically.
Yeah.
And in the other barrel is some more that didn't fit in the first barrel. Technically, I could just unlock bigger barrels and put them all in 1 barrel, but I didn't think about that until this exact moment. We also have a kitchen now, which I have, in fact, thrown most food items into. Not all of them, but at least a stack of every food item that we have is in here. And
What's
it's really
cool is you can interact with everything.
Yeah, you can see into all these storage things. And actually see
faucet.
stuff on the shelves. But yeah, I've got
Don't
all
know
the
what's with
burger
the
ingredients.
jar of cow.
It provides milk to recipes, which allows you to make cake.
Okay. Interesting.
That was very funny to have to make, because the crafting recipe for that involves an empty jar, a cow, an anvil.
Oh.
You have to put it. You have to put the jar at the bottom of a hole. Then you have to put a cow in the hole above the jar, and then you drop an anvil on the whole thing.
Jar not. That's a strong jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a jar of cow.
Yeah, it's a jar of cow, and it creates milk.
But also, the faceted focuses are things that we can put on weapons and armor that allow us to get guaranteed attributes on the armor or weapons.
Without having to pay anything for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it also reforges all prefixes and suffixes while guaranteeing a specific thing.
Yeah.
So it's a way of completely resetting armor, but guaranteeing a certain effect. So you can only do it for one aspect at a time. Yeah, we're gonna need a bucket.
And bamboo.
Because we are out of eggs.
Yay.
There we go. I now have 4 stacks of eggs.
How many of these did we need? 75. Okay, that's close enough. There we go.
Throw all these in there. The one thing we might not have is the
105
basalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we've got that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, we've got that.
Oh, okay.
We've got 1,000 of it. So,
Okay.
yeah, we're good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we're going to start today with a dungeon run. And then we're going to work on the town for a bit, I think.
Okay.
Do you have any sort of
But they
dungeon
rely
you
on me.
specifically need to do for a bounty?
Let me check. Hunt the Guardians.
You specifically need to do a Hunt the Guardians. Okay.
Or a scavenger, because I need to find 3 more red scrolls. One of those two.
Which do you want to do?
Well, the red scroll is legendary.
Ah, so
Just
probably
doesn't have
that
very
one.
good stuff. Yeah, probably.
Okay. Okay.
It's legendary in terms of XP that it gives me, not actually the stuff that I get.
There we go. We've got a seal of the hunter I can craft.
Nice. Nice, dude.
So let's
Very
print this
nice.
key.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, key printed. Now we need to press this seal of the hunter into it. I wonder, can I do that over here? Yes, I can. Oh, handy. Yeah, I can also add a theme or a layout if I want to, which I stored all of those down here. Or capstone. Treasure capstone, Tenos capstone, Velara capstone, Wendar capstone, Phoenix capstone, or Avarice capstone.
Avarice. Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then under the other side are specific rooms and infusions. So if we wanted more living chests, we can just have more living chests, but there's also a random negative.
Yeah, of course. That just makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I wish I could see. I know what the Phoenix modifier is. That's pretty obvious. But I wish I could see what things like the safe zone modifier. Oh, wait. No, I know what safe zone modifier is. 0 traps. So the Avarice capstone makes it so all chests have loot and none of them have traps.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Whereas the treasure hunter modifier increases the number of treasure rooms, I think, that are available. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have no idea. Could be.
No.
Probably.
Either way, we're not going to use any of those right now. We're just going to do a guaranteed scavenger vault.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, boy.
And since we know it's guaranteed, I'm just going to grab the gold coins I need in my backpack for buying stuff. Gold. There we go. Grab 1, grab a half, because that's how I like it. Set it to pick up, and then switch backpacks.
Yep, I just switched to. Oops. This one. I have an extra arrow in here. That's kind of funny.
There we go. I've also made my backpack bigger, as you can see. It's no longer a pouch, it is a belt. But that's because it's no longer my scavenger pouch, it is my tool pouch. It has all the slots for a scavenger hunt, plus a bunch of extra slots I can put stuff in if there ends up being more scavenger items. And then at the bottom, it's got the very important key gear.
Mm-hmm.
As well as 5 repair cores and 6 anvils that only have 1 use each. They're anvils I found in the vault.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, so if need be, if something breaks, I can repair things 5 times. Or 6 if we find another repair.
Yes, he can.
Oh, right. Before we go in, I got you a new card deck.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
it's over there on your
sick.
backpack plinth.
Yeah, let me just.
It's not much bigger. I will switch to your perspective so people can see.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the basic one is 3x3. That is 5x3 with a missing spot in the middle. So you should have room for 5 more cards than you currently can carry.
Nice.
And your row cards should be 2 cards better than they are usually. Your column cards won't be any better though, unless they're in the middle, in which case they'll be worse.
Unfortunately, one of the row cards I have is there are at most 2 row cards.
Ah, well, there's only 2 rows.
Well, there's 3 rows. But yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I may as well take all these out.
I got that from a scavenger plunderer's vault completion crate. So I got no XP from that vault, but I did get that card deck. And people might be wondering, Levi, you play the server more. Why are you giving Jade a bigger card pack? Well, you see, I found a dungeon, a gilded dungeon, and I killed the boss at the end of the gilded dungeon. And that boss dropped me some loot. And that loot was a card deck of my own.
Hello.
I got the Edge deck, which is the Gilded Dungeon deck. Which, in my opinion, is like, I think the third best deck in the game. The second would be the Shroom deck, which you get from Living Dungeon bosses. And the best is probably the Treasure Sand deck. Just purely based on how much each of the card decks hold. See, if we... You saw the size of deck that Jade has. Check this out. Boom. This is my card deck.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little big. It is 7x4 with 2 7 rows and 3 4 columns. Now,
It's also full.
yes, I've been collecting cards. I've also made this card deck very efficient because this is an evolving movement speed card that gets faster for every evolution card in the same row as it. And I've got 6 of those. And then next to it is another evolving movement speed card, but vertical for blue cards, which I've filled up the entire column. Then next to that is an evolution card where it's for every diagonal stat card, which I've put stat cards in all of its diagonals. The only one that's not at full power is the mana card, which is for every red column stat card. This technically can't be max level because it's not a column, like it's not a stat card itself, and it's not red, so it can't count to its own points. I much prefer the evolving movement speed card because it only wants blue cards, and it itself is blue and thus contributes to its own stat. And then I have this evolving resistance card, which I have fully surrounded with stat cards, including this wild card, which basically puts it at the highest power it could be in this deck. So this is like a max power deck for the cards I have found, which is just great. I got all of these stats: mana regen, attack damage, resistance, mana, increased armor, increased movement speed, copiously, item rarity, mana healing efficiency, and then bombing knight per 10 dwellers, bentonite per 12 wooden, raw carbon or raw chromatic iron per 6 gilded chests, and 5 vault bronze for every 12 wooden chests, and then 1 carbon for every 16 horde mobs I kill. I finished a vault after having made this deck, and I got 3 condensed carbon just from finishing the vault.
Nice.
It is crazy how powerful these decks can get when they start getting bigger and you start getting the card synergies to work how you want them to.
Mm-hmm.
I have come to realize the complexity of this mod is far beyond me, says Lego Extreme. I really like watching it, though. Yeah! I love systems like this, where it's like, you don't have to interact with them, but you'll be way more efficient if you do. And they take a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not... You're not having to micromanage too much. Things still work pretty well if you don't do crazy micromanaging. I just wish I could get into the vault more often.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I did run into...
I can't get my card for Glacial Blast to activate, even though there's only 2 row cards in there.
Is it itself a row card?
I have to imagine. There's no type indicator for row cards.
Or oh wait, put another card in its row.
I did.
No, put another card in its row.
Oh, okay. I need another card then. We'll actually use this one. There's more modifiers on it.
What about now?
Nope. Still nothing. It says +1 level to Glacial Blast here. And if I put that in, then it removes it.
Okay, so it should be working then.
So it should be, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
What if
wait,
I
you're
can do
not.
that?
Your card deck isn't equipped.
That is true.
That
That
would
is
do it.
true.
That would do it.
Yes, I would.
Try equipping it.
Mhm.
Now try looking at your level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good now.
I did find some armor that
They-
gives, what was it? +2 levels of Vein Miner.
Nice.
Which Vein Miner at max level, which is what I have it at, Vein Miner at max level gives you 64 blocks of mining. Vein Miner at max level +2
Uh-oh.
gives you 128 blocks of mining.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You all right?
yeah. Oh, and I found a new Omega chestplate variant.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, turn around.
Whoa, what?
This is the
Like a
demon.
fallen angel? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the demon chestplate variant, which is, you know, the antithesis to the angel chestplate variant.
Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah.
The pauldrons on this, man, I tell you what.
Well, you'll notice that the chestplate's basically identical, but the demon one is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, the demon chestplate is open at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, it is. Huh.
Yeah, don't know why that is.
Odd.
But it also adds like a ball of light in there as well.
Yeah. A demon core, if you will.
Yes, yes. Okay, let me just grab some sweets because my inventory wasn't full. And let me just run around a bit. There we go.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I should too. There's no sweet cake on the one side.
I forgot to put a new one there.
Sweet cake missing. Oh boy. Yay.
There we go.
Party.
So hopefully we can come across more parts of the map if we succeed in this, but it's also a scavenger's vault, so I'm not expecting to succeed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and I
kind
mentioned
of
this.
Want to, but
Yeah, I mentioned this
Not like-
to Jade just before the start, but I've been locked out of the vaults multiple times while off stream due to the fact that it asked me for things that I just didn't have. Like it asked me for mycelium one time, and although, like, yeah, there's a mushroom biome island over there, so it's not that hard to go and grab. I just didn't for a while, and instead I worked on other stuff. And then there was another time where it was like, oh yeah, you need turtle eggs. To get into the vault, you need turtle eggs. So
oh, there it
our
is.
house has a second basement underneath the first basement now.
You're gonna want to switch it to your view.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
When I was mentioning the mushroom biome, it's right over there. It's not that far away, but, or at least by the electroflies, but it's still annoying. It's still
I didn't
annoying to
have
go
that
all
on
the
my
way
map.
over. Ah, yeah.
No, I did not have any idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So it asked me for mycelium, so that was a little annoying. It also asked me for glowberries, which luckily we had some, so I set up a little
Oh, yeah.
farm for those down here. Also vines it asked for one time, so I hung up the vines again so we grew some more of those. But the worst thing it asked me
see that.
for was turtle eggs. It asked me for like 30 turtle eggs. So we have a turtle farm under our base now.
Just a couple turtles.
Just a
Not
couple
too many.
turtles, not too many.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so now we have all the like scutes and turtle shells we could need in case the game decided to ask us for that again.
You're right, they are pretty skewed.
Not what I mean. If you come over here, this is where the output of the farm is.
Oh, I was wondering.
We have 57 scutes
Oh, yeah.
so far.
What can we use those for? Just turtle shell? Turtle block? Scute block.
Turtle helmets. Oh, hey! Welcome to the crew. Good to see a new member joining us.
Oh yeah, you can't even use this. No, wait. No, you can't use the scute blocks for anything. That's interesting. I guess if you want a green tiled house.
That
That's
sounds
the
like
way
something
to
you'd
do it.
like. Oh
It's
yeah,
a
it asked me
little
for
bit too
cocoa
high
beans
for
one
me.
time as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
we have cocoa
How did I
beans in
not
here.
see these?
Because you were looking down, because you were going downstairs.
Yeah, fair. I did see the nether wart.
Yeah, we've had that for a while. We have
Wow.
had that since we wanted to get into... What was it? What were we trying to do? Oh, yeah, prismarine farming. That was it.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
We are doing great. We're about to jump into another vault. We're doing a scavenger's vault. We've locked it in, so it's guaranteed to be a scavenger's vault. Hopefully we win. We might not, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I haven't eaten any cake yet. Hold on.
No. I've actually found with our speed bonuses, you drain more hunger just by running.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Whee!
Because every second you're in the air is a second you're not accelerating.
Interesting. All right, I've eaten. Let's go.
Let's blow this popsicle stand. Yeah.
We've got a party. I've got my key. Got backpacks.
Yep, got the right pouch.
Yeah.
Not the regular
Magnet
one.
is switched on.
Oh yeah, magnet. There we go.
Scavenger pouch is empty. All right, let's do this.
Stretch is completed. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and I got a new feature for the stream because I felt that the music in the dungeons wasn't good enough. So
boy.
I have added a new feature to the stream that we can start playing very soon. Okay, so what do you need? Do you need anything? Oh, drowned hide.
Yep.
Ooh, and those
Drowned hide and
those...
skeleton rib cage.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm not getting out of here.
Potentially not. But you do need red scrolls.
Definite.
And that's something you did need anyways. So at least you're not having to grab those unnecessarily. So I've got gilded, mob, coin, forge, and wood. What do you have?
I've got ore, living, mobs, gilded, and forge.
Right. Okay, so everything, basically. We gotta grab something from everything.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
No wood chests.
No wood chests for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Just for me.
Well, 10 of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's not that bad. No. Okay, I'm going to hit play on this. It is some it's stream beats that I found, which is very cool. Oh. It's like copyright-free music that we can play on stream, which is very nice. And the play button I set up doesn't work. Play manually.
Nice.
There we go. Maybe I'll get my phone to play these. All right, there we go. The music has started playing. The little marker showing the name of the song should appear in a couple of seconds. In like a moment. It should at least, if I've programmed it right. Hey, there it is. All right, ready?
Did it show up?
Yeah, it just showed up.
Oh yeah, it's it's above my view.
Yeah, I tried to find somewhere where it wouldn't interfere with like the Christmas decorations or your view or my view or anything like that, and that was the only spot I could figure out.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's do it.
Let's go. So we need to find
very beachy theme.
Yes, it's a beachy theme one. And then it immediately goes into a factory room, which we can skip because I've never found loot in here. If you guys know where the loot is in that room, let me know, because it is an Omega room, so it should have loot somewhere, but I've never found it.
It's an Omega room.
Yeah, yeah.
That don't seem
It's like the treasure hunt room or the village where you can buy stuff, but I've never found loot in there.
Yeah. Surprisingly dark in here.
Oh, it's a challenge room.
Well, I found ores, so I'm gonna get to that.
I found some wooden chests, so I'm gonna open those. Oh, and of course we have an ad starting just as we get into the vault. Thanks,
Yeah,
Twitch.
that's just classic, though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's surprisingly dark in here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You alright?
Yeah, I just realized I never turned on mana shield and I was about to die.
Aha. No bueno. Ooh, we got coins.
There we go. Okay.
These.
With my mana shield up, I'm not gonna die now. There we go.
That would be good. Not dying. That is preferable.
Yeah. Not dying is preferable to dying.
Is that a trident? Did I see a
Through
trident from one of you
here.
guys? That's not okay. Nah, there wasn't any tridents.
Alright, let's climb over all this stuff. Grab some more coins.
Oh.
Ooh, more
I already
coins.
got some blood vials.
Oh, nice.
And I think that's it for down here. Can you tell if
Ow.
it's a tiki man or just up the wall? We go up here. What we got? A dragon. Nice.
Good hit. Oh, hey,
Thank
some
you.
ores. Oh, hey, some
yeah?
tanks.
Oh, hey. Let me add that.
Take these guys out. There we go.
Oh, wow. What is this?
I still need, I think, 2 bombing night to finish a quest. Yeah, I need 2 bombing night, so.
Yeah, I need bonita type. Need like
Well, that's at least a
11.
little bit more common.
Yeah.
You checked the
Gonna
basement,
head
I
north.
assume?
Yup. Best I could.
Alright. The mega room means there spawns no mobs in the room. Challenge means room that are more challenging. Oh, okay. Ooh!
That's not Wendar. Who is it?
Tenos.
Tenos?
Loot gilded. Okay, well, I need to find gold chests now.
Money.
Money!
Hey, bud.
Ow. That sounded like your ice spell just worked.
I mean, I cast it. It didn't actually, like, frost nova anyone. Still haven't seen that yet. But it does have a low chance of happening, so...
I think I got some
I got a
bonita.
ribcage.
Hey, okay. I got a skeleton skull. I found some bonita here, by the way.
Ah.
Hey, I got a ribcage.
Hey.
How many of those
Let's
did you
go.
need? 2. You're done.
2. Yeah.
Ow.
You know what? Just nah. Nah, I ain't dealing with that. Let me in. Thanks for leaving these for me.
No problem. You need the bonita type.
preach.
Wait, there's more bonita type back there.
Whip. Oh yeah. Nice, dude.
Alright, checking the upper floor.
Another rib cage.
Well, I guess you don't need one from mine now.
Nope. Do we have an uppies?
There is an upper floor, yeah, with a bit more mining to do.
Uppies. Woo.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Hey, I completed my bounty. Didn't think that was quite
Nice.
done yet, but sure. Yup.
Alright, I'll leave that to you. I'm moving on to the next room.
Okay. Have a nice
Okay.
bye-bye.
Yeah, heading north.
Yup. As you should.
There's
As you
another...
should.
Okay, I'm reading that chat message now. And the mega room is... It just gives a lot of compressed blocks. Oh. You can now find unique crates in them. Really? Interesting.
Ooh, hi everyone.
Yeah, because I knew, like, getting close to these, it spawns a bunch of mobs. Which, you know what? I do need mob drops, so...
Just purple though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have many of those. Pop off.
Except if we didn't break into one of these. Yeah, nothing in the center, because that's where the spawner used to be. But yeah, always confused me.
There.
Thanks for the info. I wanted to know if I was missing any sort of, like, treasure sand room that was hidden in there or whatever. So, knowing that there isn't is a relief to know.
All right, gonna keep heading north.
Yeah, you can go north by 2 rooms since the next one's just a foundry room.
Okay. Very good. Owie.
Ooh, that's a lot of wooden chests.
Stock in my health.
Take these guys out.
Yeah. What's the other stuff?
Man, I miss my sword and shield sometimes.
Yeah.
But having this amount of mana regen to constantly have my overshield running is just really nice as well.
Oh, come on. Trap chest, really? Do you have to? What am I hearing down there? My goodness.
It's probably all of the, the drowned.
Yeah. That it was. I can't quite reach him from here. Come on. There we go.
Deal with you. Ooh, hey, a bunch of gilded chests. Nice.
Gilded chests?
Tenos approves, yeah.
Ah, dang. Okay. Go for it.
What?
Well, I need to find those red scrolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 2 of them. But you need to actually, like, be the one to find them.
Yeah, but you need to... Ow. But you need to be the one to look.
Break 1, see if you get them.
Okay. No.
No. Alright.
I got a goblet. Because of course. Whoa, hello.
We always get those super rare items when we don't need them, which is really weird.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Damn.
Which, I'm gonna be honest, does make it less scary when it's like, get the super rare thing. It's like, I always get the super rare thing. It's the common things I get, I never find.
Yeah. A shame. Hey, bud.
I wish this was treasure sand, not just yellow concrete.
Yeah.
I really should just craft more of those keys, or more of the key gems. I think we might have enough dark.
Yeah.
Do you have item rarity? Because I believe that affects it. Yeah, we have a lot of item rarity, so that might be the the problem / solution.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything up here? Oh, there's more wooden chests. Thank you.
There typically are, yeah.
I've only got 2 rip pages. That's crazy. I've opened so many chests. Oh, nope, that did not work.
Man. Okay, bye.
There we go. Grab those.
Ah, nice. Yep. I gotta eat. I'm hungry.
Just saw a bunch of mob essence fly up to you.
That makes sense.
Come on. Get him. Get him. There we go.
There we go.
Grab these wooden chests.
My goodness. And I've got 4 other ripped pages, so that should help.
Doing
We've got
good.
6 now?
Yeah, I've got
doing
3
great.
plus your 4.
Oh, okay, so we have 7.
Yeah.
Good to know.
But I also need empty jars, purple mob essence, and spider soul charms, which I've only got 1 of.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of purple mob essence, but that's the easy one to get.
Is this a mining room?
I don't...
I saw some ore.
Maybe. Yeah, could be.
And I'm not seeing any chests around. I think this might be just a mining room.
Yeah. Ooh, tanks, though.
Yeah, it's a mining room, but the green vault god is up here.
Oh, okay. And by up there, I'm guessing you went up here.
Yep.
No,
Just
well,
throwing
maybe
whatever
not here
items I got.
specifically, but Owie. Ah, yes, Valara. What's
What do
up?
they want?
Kill assassins.
Okay.
Well, that's a tank, but you know, we'll take it.
Gonna keep going north.
Ow. They hurt real bad.
I only got 4 minutes
This
to
is-
find more gilded chests. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
No, I don't really think so. Sorry, man.
Can't go any of the cardinal directions from this next room. Don't bother coming up here. Just turn left or right.
Okay. Well then. How do you get down? Yeah.
Oh, I've made a lot of enemies. Oh boy.
You alright in there?
Yeah, alright. I triggered 3 mob spawners at once, and they were all different types.
My goodness gracious. Ow. Haha.
Run away.
My bones.
There you go.
Nice. Okay, I went east.
Okay.
Can't go north. Can't go east.
Yeah, it's because we're at the edge of the map.
Yep. Oh hey, another Tenos. Tiki.
Oh, cool.
Oh no. Tenos statue. Hey, there's some gilded chests here.
Ah, lucky.
And a bar door. An identified wand. Desert inscription.
Wow, I found a bunch of
identified
living
chest plate.
chests in here.
Whoa. Dang it. Ow.
I could just kill all of the enemies guarding all these chests. Come on. Go down.
You. Get away from me.
Checking out the bar door. Chaotic Vault Rock, unidentified sword. Merchant's deck. Yeah, I'll get that.
Hey,
New deck
as
for
well.
you.
Take a look at it.
It's pretty good. It's better than the large deck. I'll give it that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's not as good as a dungeon deck, but I think
I knew
it's better than.
There we go. Red scroll bounty complete.
Hey, nice.
So even if we don't make it out of here, it's worth it. Because that's a legendary bounty done.
Well, that's the whole reason we came in here, was to finish that legendary bounty.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 1 drowned hide.
Let's go.
I've had 3 now.
Not bad, actually.
Let's break that. Break this.
6, but not bad.
I'm also finding more rip pages, which is nice.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
How many you got?
Out of the 10 I need, I have 6 now.
Okay, we have enough.
7.
I got 6.
Nice.
Ow.
Should I bother exploring the upper level?
Maybe not.
No, it's just wooden chests. I am going to fail Tennis's challenge. I only have a minute left.
Dang, dude. That is unfortunate.
Yep. But it happens. It happens
Yep.
nearly every time, which makes it very annoying, but it happens. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna fail now. Unless, hold on.
Unless.
Dungeon. Where's the dungeon entrance?
Dungeon.
Where are you? This is not one of the ones that is nice and has an exterior dungeon. No, it's hidden in the houses. Darn it. Yeah, there it is.
Goodness, man.
Oh, it's not even here. I can't even get into it there. Here. No. Over here?
I'm not seeing anything up there.
There we go.
What
Kind of dungeon
the-
is this?
That's weird. Yep.
I'm gonna find out it's gilded right after I lose the access.
Yeah,
Lethal.
unfortunately.
Well, would this have saved me? Or was this a lost cause? Oh, it's forged. This was a lost cause. Okay.
Well, I do need 3 sacks.
Yeah, and I
That's
need
coming
6
from
empty
forged.
jars.
Yeah.
So it's a good
So
idea.
are you in that north room that you said not to go in?
No, I went south again because I cleared it, and then I went west
Yeah.
into a village room that has a forged dungeon underneath it.
Yeah, I went east.
Oh,
So-
hey. Hi, champion. Ow.
Drat. Come on. There we go. Goodness. Couldn't hit that little guy. Ooh, a Wendar. An emerald key room, I guess? That's interesting.
They're not regular Minecraft gems.
Yeah. Well, it kind of looked like an emerald, so that's why I said that.
That's more
Probably just
likely to be
stuff.
probably a scallium or something like that.
Could be. I don't know.
Goodness, I hate these spawner rooms.
Oh, I haven't gotten enough red scrolls yet. Ay. Not good.
Ah, another champion. But a spider this time.
Wonderful.
There we go. Unidentified
Got nothing
wand.
to put in there. So I still need another red scroll. You know what? With the gilded chests you found, you've probably found that.
Yes, I have 2 red scrolls.
Okay, cool. Not likely I'm gonna find the other stuff in 6 minutes, though.
Potentially not.
Because I still need another 3 drowned hide, a red
Getting out
scroll,
of here.
3 stacks, 6 purple mob essence. That's not likely.
Yeah.
All that stuff, meh.
I've got 3 purple mob essence, but I need that for the 7 purple mob essence I need.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving back towards the spawn room.
Yep.
Oh, look, gilded chests.
Bruh.
I love the vault gods. They're just great. I wouldn't.
They're a sassy bunch.
Yeah.
Get it. Stop it. Stop hurting me. You foul creature.
How's your Valara quest going?
Pretty good. I just need 8 more assassin mobs. Which I'm finding some difficulty locating, but those are tank mobs. Those are not. These are not what I need. And they hurt a lot. My goodness. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's because the lethal mobs in this vault always crit now.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
right. Thanks. Wondering why I heard that hit marker sound so often.
Yep, it's because you are always gonna take crit damage now.
I am cursed. Yay.
No, no, no. We are cursed.
Oh. Well, you know what they say about misery and company.
Yeah,
Sucks.
it sucks. What version are we playing? I will check that right after this dungeon. We are not playing the most recent version. We are playing the last version that had Mana Shield as a toggle ability. Yeah. So we've got a lot of new features, but we haven't moved past Mana Shield being a toggleable. Treasure capstone.
Those are horde mobs.
Sure. Can't craft those. I'll take it. It only cost me 22 vault gold. That's like nothing.
Basically free. Give me a skeleton. There he is.
What do you guys think of the music, by the way? Hey, Valara's
Let's
favor.
go.
Just as the beat drops too. Nice.
Nice. I didn't know that. Wait. Yeah. Seek.
I guess I could have sent, because we're in a Discord call, I probably could have sent the playlist through the Discord as well, and then we could have, like, done a group listen, whatever.
Yeah. Look, there's another Valaris. Mine Voltors.
No.
Could you not have given me that one first?
Yeah, could you not give me that at the start of the dungeon?
Yeah. Like, you know I'm in here, obviously. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to run back. Because we've only got 3 minutes left.
Found
But hey, at
another
least
bar
I
door.
don't need to complete this place.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Description. I found another bar door.
Oh, yeah. A vendor.
Vendor. That was it.
Yeah. I don't know why we keep calling them bar doors.
Bartering.
They're not bar doors. I guess, but we don't really barter. I guess you do. I don't. I don't have the riz for that.
Yeah, I get everything for half off.
Yep.
Whee!
The paladin discount, we call it.
The paladin discount. That sounds like I'm gonna punch you. I'm just gonna.
No, that's a 5-finger discount.
Ah, yes, right.
Yes.
Kill horde mobs
Oh.
122. Yeah, no. Sorry, Valara. I've picked up that challenge literally just to fail it.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't complete this place.
Yeah, but that's scavenger vaults when there's multiple of us. It seems
Yeah.
like scavenger vaults are easier to complete by yourself than they are as a group, which makes no sense. It should be the opposite of that.
Makes no sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I
I
didn't
didn't
get.
way out.
I didn't get a single empty jar. I don't know about you.
No, not a one. I got enough blood vials for you.
I already
but
finished that.
You also did that.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really matter, does it? Found one
Hello.
more purple mob essence. But that would have only brought me to halfway through the purple mob essence I needed.
Yeah. All right.
Ah, I hit the top. Well, we
Doesn't the
live.
5-finger discount refer to stealing it? We didn't say the 5-finger discount. We said the paladin discount, which is punching
No.
you with a
I said the
rosary.
5-finger discount. I did say that.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't hear you say that.
Also, we got soulless right as we left.
Yeah, that was because of Valara.
Yeah.
What does that do, by the way? Let's see.
Mob in the
Healing
vault do
and-
not drop soul shards.
Oh, wait, you got a different one. I got... However you pronounce
Enervated?
that.
Enervated, I don't know.
Healing in this vault is very inefficient.
Nice. All right, there we go. Oh,
Good
and I got
work.
the bonita type. Right. Right.
Okay, so the version we're playing in, let me quickly check that. 13.15 1.4. That seems to be the version we're playing. If I open profile options, I can double check that. Oh no, that just tells me the forged version we're using. Yes, that's just the forged. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Vault Hunters 3rd edition, 3.15.1.4. So yeah, not the most recent version, but the most recent version that has features we want to play with.
Precisely.
Because we did update to the most recent version, but when we did that, we realized we lost some of the features we wanted. Well, we had been building our entire builds around, so we decided not to do that in the end. Okay, sort backpack. Take out the focuses. That.
Oh,
that,
right.
The jewels and the unidentified
They
gear.
already gone.
Looks like you're fishing that out by hand.
Maybe I didn't get any. Possibility.
Maybe you didn't get any.
Maybe I didn't get any.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah.
I think that's all the stuff that doesn't go in storage.
Okay, no focuses. No jewels. Was there anything else?
Nope. Put the jewels. And then search. Oh, hey, I got an Axe 10. Any of this scrappy? Nope, all this is good. Ooh, and that is a Omega Axe as well. Okay, put that in the Omega box.
I didn't find any unidentified stuff now that I'm looking at it.
Well, I did kill like 2 champions.
That's fair.
And
I
open
did
a bunch
kill
of
one.
forge chests. So.
I didn't find a one.
Oh, right, merchant's deck. Okay, so
Oh, yeah. What does that look like?
the deck I have, the edge deck, that is shaped like this. It's got this like triple spike thing, and it is 7x4. The merchant's deck is 6x5, and it's shaped like kind of like an emerald on its side.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, you can have this. Oops, this.
Oh, you know what? That'd be really useful. Because I have the can only have 2 cards in this row thing.
Oh yes, and it has a spot at the top which is just 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. So yeah, put that card there.
And then I'll just put the other wild cards in there for now. Don't get any bonuses off them yet, but I don't really have anything else to use them on.
Right.
All right, sick. New deck for me.
Yeah.
Right, all the rotten stuff now from that vault.
Yeah, your
It's
stuff
going
is slowly getting
there.
taken out of your pack. We just carried so much stuff in that it's actually taking a bit to get put into storage.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's taking my coins too, isn't it?
Yes, it always takes the
Yep,
coins.
they're already gone.
Yeah. That's why I have a spot in my backpack which is for the coins.
Does it not take it then?
No, it still takes it, but at least it's easier to put back where I usually want it.
Okay. Cool.
Sort these. So yeah, I think for the rest of the episode we might work on the town now that we've done a run of the dungeon.
Okay. Oh wait, my backpack is in here. Or not my backpack, what was it? My sleeping roll is in here too, isn't it? Yep, there it is.
Oh, did it get thrown in
Okay.
storage?
Yes, it did.
Why
Oh, I
do you
just keep it there.
I was gonna say, why do you keep your backpack in your, or why do you keep your sleeping bag in your backpack?
Because I always have it.
I guess I keep it on my other suit of armor.
Well, yeah, I guess. But I already have so many other things that switch.
Yeah.
Why bother with that as well?
Okay. What was I working with? I had a project I was in the middle of prior to working on some stuff before this episode. Grab that. I need walnut. Yeah, get some walnut wood. Get that. I need calcite. Because we use calcite for a lot of the structures in this village. It's kind of our no, it's not Mott and Bailey. That's a castle type.
What?
I'm trying to remember. It's like plaster and thatch. That's not it.
Oh, yeah.
It's what those, medieval towns were made of, where they had the timber and the white, which I know is plaster, but it had a name.
Lard.
No.
Oh.
Plaster and
Was
lard
it
are
close?
different. No.
Wow.
Sorry, but no.
Just gonna shoot me down like that. All right. I see how it is.
Lard is a lubricant, not a house building material.
With that attitude, maybe.
It melts in the heat. You have to build it in the Arctic, and I wouldn't do that because then you're gonna get like seals coming at your house.
Just seals. Yes, that's what you gotta be worried about with a lard house. Definitely not the very hungry polar bears, which will just eat right through it.
Oh, right. I haven't thrown away the stuff in the scavenger pack yet.
Where?
I didn't put my scavenger
Oh,
pack
that. Yeah.
stuff away. There we go.
Yep, yep,
All
yep,
that
yep, yep,
fit.
yep.
And then this. Yeah, there we go. That all fit. Nice. Cool. No overflow. Ah, I didn't grab the
Nice.
drowned hide. Ah, the drowned hide did overflow.
Yoink into the compressor with you.
Okay. My backpack is empty, so I'm gonna pick that up. Put that back on my back.
This stuff is worth quite a bit.
Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the
Pretty
music
good.
playing. Why not? Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, I've done a little bit more work on the town. The workshop, for example, has a roof now, or most of a roof. It
Hey-o.
has a second floor, and it looks quite nice. And I've also put this like circular roof design on the top, which there's going to be another tower coming up out of this, and that will be a clock tower, which you might have guessed if you recognize some of the
Yeah.
blocks I grabbed, because I grabbed a clockwork bearing from Create with some black stone wall and some coconut fence because I wanted, black arm. Oh, the commercial just started.
Man.
I wanted some black
just as
clock
we're
arms and
explaining
some gold clock arms. So yeah, it's a little bare bones on the inside because we build out and then in, typically, with my building style. And yeah. We also need to add some more stuff to the what is this building called? Storage shed? Warehouse?
warehouse.
That's the word. That's the word, warehouse. Need to add some more
Delivery.
stuff to the warehouse, but oh, thank you. Money.
No problem.
But yeah, so I think Jade, you said you were gonna work on the warehouse today while I finish up the workshop and then start working on
That's the idea.
housing.
I'm gonna try to, at least. We'll see how it goes. But yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel I'm going to need it.
I think you got
I
this.
thought we had a picture that I was working off of. Kind of a concept that I could use. That would have been from a while ago now, if it is real.
No, it is. I still have it in my downloads folder if you need me to send it again.
Wonder if I also have it. Let's see.
I didn't grab any spruce. Oops, I need that. There we go. Patch in. Spruce. There we go. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
There we go. So yes, for those of you who got cut off by a commercial break, now you're back. I have grabbed some blackstone walls for the thick hand of the clock and some coconut fence for the thin hand of the clock. So yeah, should work quite well. How far off of the roof do we want this clock face to be? And also, do we want the clock face to be made out of vertical slabs? Maybe. Yeah, I think we do. And we want it to be... Oops. Break that. Put this pickaxe there. That. I think we want it one off the roof, right? Let's see. This.
Yep, unfortunately I don't have the picture anymore.
Ah. Oh, you don't?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay, you want me to send it to you again?
That would be appreciated.
Alright, give me just a second. Gotta open up File Explorer.
This time I'll download it.
Yes, yeah,
Instead of
probably
just
good
leaving
idea.
it in the chat.
There it is. Yep,
Is this?
found it. Ba, 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 ba. To Jade. Jade, there it is. Just had to find you in contacts.
Yep.
And come on. Drag it over. Send. Send. There.
There it is. Nice. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, I
That's
wish
the
I knew
one.
who made the image that you based the warehouse design off of, but I couldn't find a source. I think you found it on Pinterest, or was it just Google? Maybe it's Google image search. That would make more
I'm pretty
sense.
sure you just found it on Google image search.
Yeah, like medieval warehouse. Boom, there it is. Who's the source?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
There's definitely a source somewhere, but couldn't find it, despite my searching. Let's get some vertical.
Probably reverse image search it.
I guess I could. It would give me every other copy that someone else has posted of the image to the internet, so it might get a little confusing there.
Yeah.
48. There we go. That'll be good for now. We're gonna take this. Ooh. So we're just seeing how this looks right where it is. And if we don't like it, we're gonna raise it up a block or two. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to see it from here. Yeah, just the top of it. So we need to raise it another 3-4 blocks if we want to be able to see it from the road directly beneath it. I guess I could have just used FreeCam to do that, but whatever. Alright, so this needs to go up a couple blocks. Because we couldn't see anything up to like that block. So that has to be, pull that in. That has to be the bottom of the clock face. Which means we can't have that, and we can't have that. And do we want the clock face inset? We might. Actually, if it's not inset, then the clockwork bearing will stick out. Yeah, we don't want that. And the whole clock face will be sticking out like 3 blocks from the actual face of the building. We want that in a bit. Go like this for the top of the roof.
Okay.
To give it a sense of structure.
Okay. Yeah.
Here. Yep. Didn't take any damage that time. Nice. Okay, we're gonna need some vertical slabs here. VERT. Vertical. Okay. What do we want? What do we want? We've been using calcite for the materials so far, but I guess we could use, actually, we could use smooth quartz for the clock face itself. Or we could switch to polished calcite vertical slabs. Ooh, that one. That's nice and cheap. Yeah, we'll use that. And then for the quarter times, we can just use blackstone brick verticals, half slabs. Yeah, okay. So let's do this. Let's put our usual wall in. We are already 1 block off of the ground, so we only need this to go up a little bit further. Let's do this. Not what I wanted there. Put this down the ground. We know that we need to be about, yeah, that far off. Right. Okay, so if we start the clock there, we'll be able to just see it from the ground here. Okay. So we go like this. Well, actually, to help us build it, we'll do this and that. And then we need to get our building block.
How
Can we
in the world
convert
do I make-
these? No, we can't convert these. We need to make new ones. Vertical slab, vertical slab. Was it polished calcite? Yeah, it's polished calcite vertical slabs. We need, what is that? 2, 4, 6,
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. I think we need just that for one side of the clock, and we need some blackstone as well. So let's fly over here, grab some blackstone.
I need some quartz and clay,
Blackstone.
so I've got to come back as well.
We should get you
Oh
one
yeah,
of...
you have a remote.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, it doesn't work from your house, basically.
Yeah, no, obviously.
You have to be closer to the house than your house is for it to actually work, and that's at max range. It's very annoying for me.
Yeah. Right.
I want to add some transmitters
Clay.
to the system so that we can access it from like around the warehouse area. But we don't have the black chromatic steel to make that yet, so. Hey, there we go. That was nice. Perfect landing. Okay, let's get this up and running. Oh. Break these, replace them with these. There we go. Now we go like this. Break that one. Do this. Do this. Skip that. Do this. Do that. Skip that one. I need like 4 blackstone half slabs.
I wonder if I have.
Here we go.
No, I have deep slate. That was it. Not blackstone, deep slate.
Whee!
Oh yeah, so I need some walls made out of this.
This. Do that.
Yep.
Climb over here. Do that.
Actually,
Here and there.
yeah.
Break this. Now we need the clockwork bearing. That is not the right angle, but we can fix that later. Do this and that. These are not the right bricks. Hold on a minute. This. That's what we need yet. Perfect. Then we just do this. Ah, I'm too short. Well, that makes sense.
What?
I'm 2 blocks short of what I needed.
Oh, okay. I thought you were physically too short. I was
No.
like, why? Why does that
No.
matter? Come here. Okay, that works.
Sleep time.
Time for sleep. Where's my bag? Sleep bag. Paw.
All right, there we go. Daytime.
Do I still have my magnet on? No. Okay. I was like, how did I get all 4 of the phantom memory?
Oh,
from that?
whoops, that's the wrong side. This way. That's how it works.
Okay, so what
There you go.
wall do I want to make that out of?
That's not it, right? This one.
I wonder. Where was it? What?
There we go. And then we'll go like this, I think. Yeah. There we go. Then we can grab this, do that.
What about just a wall of
Perfect.
half slabs? What about that? Hmm? That didn't work at all. Oof. There we go. Okay, try that again. Nah, see, that's just 2 inset.
I don't think that stands out in the chat, does it? I don't think so. I don't think that stands out enough at all. I think we need to change that wall material.
You could just surround it. Just surround it with something.
I guess. That makes it even bigger. I think just switching it to a different material might work. Unless...
Well, that is a very small clock.
It is.
I thought you were going to expand it like you did with the towers on the house.
No, probably not.
Ah, shame. Oh, you almost really hurt myself there.
Let's go grab
Like, let's see.
the... Because what we could end up doing is we could make the clocks a little bigger and just replace the corners. Might work. We need our wrench. Yeah, wrench, and I think my toolbox is already over there. Tool, yeah. My toolbox is already over there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post this in the chat to you.
Toolbox, no.
Because I thought you had an idea of doing something like that. Just a little bit less grandiose, obviously.
Let me see.
More of a tower.
No.
Where it expands at the
Never,
top and then has...
Never mentioned something like that.
Okay.
My toolbox over here? Here's my toolbox. Yeah. Grab that. There we go. What's this? Hour hand first, minute hand first, 24-hour hand first.
What?
We'll do, yeah, hour hand, then minute hand. That makes sense, yeah. And then if we break this down, yeah, we won't have that much difficulty fixing it. There we go. Then we add this. And then we add... Do we need to glue them together? Hold on, ponder. I forget if we need to glue the hands together. Attach blocks in front of them. Yeah, so those will spin. Right-click the beginning to stop or start animating the structure. Yeah. With the help of super glue, larger structures can be moved. Right. Okay, so I do need some super glue to get the hand to work. In front of the hour hand, a second structure can then be added. Boom, like that. And if they're glued separately, then you get an hour and a minute hand. Right. Okay. Also, I want to check if the factory is glitched out again. Nope. Doesn't look like it has. Good. Yeah, we've been having a problem with our power foundry. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, where this thing has been... It did it again. It's done it again.
What?
There's 4 buckets here.
What?
The foundry's got 4 buckets. I specifically left it with only 2 buckets. How does this keep happening?
Them again.
It duplicated them again, yeah. I swear, if I leave 1 bucket here, there will be 4 buckets when I check again. I don't know why this is. I feel like I should just like get rid of this launching contraption and just have a loop of conveyor belts.
Probably, yeah.
And maybe we won't have problems if I do that.
That's weird.
It's so weird. I don't know why it happens. But yeah, there was only 2 buckets of lava here, and now there's 4 buckets of lava here. And this is why we have like 12 buckets in storage, is because I keep getting more buckets. You gotta go down the mine shaft.
Oh, right. It's this area.
Yeah. Yeah, there was only 2 buckets here. Now there's 4 buckets here.
That's weird. That's really weird.
We used to have, well, here's the thing. 4 buckets is not a problem. 6 buckets is a problem.
Yeah.
Because
then
once
it
we,
backs up.
yeah, once we have 6 buckets, this kinetic, or this like mechanical hand can no longer place empty buckets on the conveyor belt because there's already a bucket there. Like it'll try to place a bucket here, but because there's already a lava bucket sitting in that spot, it won't go through, so that it doesn't work. So yeah, the multiplying buckets is a weird but existing problem, and I don't know how to fix it other than like changing how we move the buckets around, because I don't know what's causing the buckets to duplicate. I don't think it's the mechanical hand. I don't think. Hold on a minute. F3G. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. We may have found it.
What?
The conveyor belt is on a chunk boundary.
No way, really?
Press F3G.
3G.
Oh, you have that. You have G attached to a skill.
Well, it's the automatic skill button. You probably also just activated a skill up there.
But yeah, so the conveyor belt is on a chunk boundary. So I'll bet you the buckets are being moved off, or they're being fired from here. Like something is happening on a chunk load boundary, and that is the problem.
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, yes, this lava source is considered infinite by the game's programming, which is very handy for us.
Yeah. It's nice.
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah, at some point I should probably upgrade the boiler so that it actually can output to a second engine, which would double the amount of power we can get, since we're currently making more power than we're actually using.
Yeah.
But infinite lava is infinite, so didn't really care that much.
Mm-hmm.
If we had there's a create add-on which allows you to pump fluids directly into blaze burners. If we had that, we wouldn't have this problem.
Right.
Because we could just pump the lava directly into the blaze burners without the buckets, but we don't have that add-on. So
Can also just do the loop. I don't think that'd be that expensive.
no, it wouldn't be expensive. It's less interesting, but it might cause the buckets to no longer duplicate, or it might duplicate them faster. We don't know.
Who knows?
We have no idea.
One or the other, or both. That's cool though.
It is, yeah.
It's nice.
Okay.
Anyway.
Back up to the player character. It's raining now. Okay, I gotta go grab some super glue.
Now I gotta get out of here.
Glue. There it is, super glue. I should make this super glue mending. Can I do that?
Mending super glue?
I can. I can make mending super glue, which means that I can refill the glue caster with XP.
Oh my goodness.
I can also make it unbreaking super glue, but I'm not sure that actually affects the super glue item because it takes durability differently.
Right.
But it's funny. It's very funny. It would mean we'd probably never have to recraft super glue. Not that it's expensive. It's an iron plate, an iron nugget, and 2 slime. It's very cheap.
Wow.
Okay, so
Anyway.
bigger clock maybe.
Right. I need like andesite or something.
Yeah,
or
that's a
this
good spot.
mod pack for some reason calls it andersite.
I think there's
Still don't
2.
know about that. No, there isn't.
No?
It's been renamed.
Really?
Yeah, we went over that in a different episode. It's really weird. Really weird.
Okay.
Let's take a look. Let's see what this stuff looks like.
No, V.
That might be too different.
Vert. There we go. Vertical. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So weird.
Corner slabs. Hold on. No, what are they called? They're copycat blocks, right? Cat. There they are, copycat steps. Perfect. We can use these and we can put like gold on them or something. Use that as a border on the clock. Whee! Okay. Okay, we got 5 of them. That's enough for one side, but we need the other. So, we need
That's
more
so weird.
zinc. There we go. Grab 2 zinc. Should be enough at least to test this. Whee!
Now let's just take this wall over.
So this is the template. Throw
Test
some
this out.
zinc on. There we go. And then we can just fly up onto the roof. Whee!
Oh, whoops.
Ah, it won't work on this.
Where did it?
Because it will only, yeah.
Strange.
Huh, did not think of that one. Hmm. Oops. Okay, we can't put half slabs into it. Doesn't like that.
Nope.
try it with-
Only full blocks.
This. Yeah, okay, what it was. Did not get enough height. Okay, guess we're just hanging out here for a minute.
Ah, dang it. There we go. How's that? Does that compare to the original I'm going off of?
I think it would be better if the clock was square. It would be more Minecrafty, I guess. Right, so if we did something like this, where we break this, we do this, and, okay, we can't extend it that way like that, so like that, this, that, and then up here, we go like this, and then like that, this, break this.
Need me some more of that andesite.
Magnet all that up.
But yeah, no,
Okay.
the regular andesite has been changed to
That.
andersite, and you use andersite to make, like, I don't know, small andesite bricks. It's
Weird.
so weird.
Ah, that's a slight problem.
It's got to be an end joke. That's the only way I can, like, describe it.
Break that. Oh yeah, we do have one black. We have some black stone. Perfect. Break that. Put it there. There we go. Now they look connected. Don't know where that came from. Do that. Do this. And now we just need to plug it all in. Okay. Right. So to do this, interesting. Didn't think about that. Yeah, we're gonna need to use a bunch of large cogwheels to get this to work, actually. And we also need more shafts. Now, the efficient, air quotes, efficient way to craft shafts is with a chromatic iron ingot in a crafting bench. However, that costs a chromatic iron ingot, and doing it with create and getting one less only costs the andesite. A and D. Oops, there we go. L-O. A-L-L? Oh? No. Oh, yes. Aha! Ally. Yeah, make some more of that. Perfect. Okay. Let's make some more of these. Whee! Set that. Throw a couple of these on. Let's make a couple of them. There we go. Alright, then we're gonna need, let's just set this to create. There we go. Because we're gonna need a couple of large cogs. Yeah, we're gonna need perfect Larimar and cog wheels. Or just these ingredients as well. Yeah, good thing we're making a number of these. Good, we got 20 now.
Oh, I need the glass. Wait, is there glass? There's glass. Let's go. Yippee!
So we need to move this power from here to the center of this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we could do that with just a bunch of big cogs. So let's see if we can get that to work. We're definitely going to need a bunch because we need 5. I think we need 5 to get the clock tower working. I hope that's how that works. If not, actually, no, we only need 3 because we can just run it. Nope, those would overlap. That doesn't work. I'm making more and more efficient ways of doing this every time I think about it. This is weird. We only need 2.
Well, I mean, that's good.
Yeah,
I think.
it's weird. It's weird that
It
my
is
brain
weird.
just did that. It's like, oh yeah, we need 6. No, we don't. We only need 3. Oh yeah, and except we wouldn't be able to do this. Oh, that's fine. We only need 2. What?
What?
Yeah, let's make 5 of these. Yeah, that makes sense. Grab that.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, because the weird thing is,
Still can't find
we
the thing.
need the power going in 4 directions, which is easy with Create because we can just use this 4-way bearing. The problem is, the power for that 4-way bearing is coming from the bottom, which means we can't use a 4-way bearing. But we can, because we've done that before down here in the workshop, by putting some cog wheels right below it. I also nearly just killed myself. Ow.
Nice. Don't.
I have more fall resistance on my Vault gear, I'm used to that.
Yeah. Dang, dude.
Yeah, see, we did this and we got 6 directions of power out of it. So if we just do this again up in the clock tower, then we're set. Just put that here. And then... Wait. Oh. Huh. Right. You can't power big cogs diagonally from each other. Only around corners. If you want to do diagonal power... Where's my toolbox? Did I pick it up? No, it's still up there. Ow. Am I holding the wrong button? Control this.
Okay, let's see this.
There's no way I'm out of range of the toolbox. I was out of range of the toolbox, yeah.
I can get it for you.
No, that's fine. I'm standing within range of it now. Now if
I
we
mean-
take out this spot, and grab these, put that there, and grab these, put that, come on, there, grab one more,
Back
put it
to the
here, there.
Huh.
There we go, diagonal power.
Well, what do you know?
Now if we do this, we can send the power up.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Amen.
Where we can then...
Whoa.
Alright, Zeus.
Stormy Daniels.
Put this, and then that. And then I don't have the right thing. I need a 4-way bearing. Heavy craft 4-way bearings. That's horizontal. Okay, we need andesite casing and 4 cogwheels. We've got 13 cogwheels, so that's not a problem. But we don't have the andesite casing at the minute. Back to the base! This is why we need that receiver and transmitter.
Yeah.
There we go. Why is this empty now? Create. There we go. Oh, we do have one of these. Perfect. I could just craft it up right here. All right, back we go. Goodness, yeah, the lighting is going crazy.
Hephaestus probably just pissed him off again. Poor guy doesn't deserve it.
Oh, got it. Grab that. There we go. Okay, now we've got 4-way power up here. Boom, boom. Contraption o'clock.
What? What is that?
There we go. We've got a clock. It's actually working. Woohoo! Hee. Okay, now if we go down here, we can finish the clock face with 2 of these. Turn into 2 of these. There we go. Up. There we go. There.
Wow.
There.
My goodness. He's pissed.
Very much so, yes.
Trying to remember the name. Who was it that gave fire to man?
Prometheus.
Prometheus. All that was coming to mind was Pythagoras, and that was not it.
That was not it, no.
No.
There we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like from the ground.
Yeah, I think with all the
Look at
mechanical
that.
stuff you're doing, Zeus is really regretting Pythagoras, Prometheus's whole deal. I did it again. Yeah, I
Did it
know.
again. Hey, Jade,
Yo, what's up?
come check out the clock tower.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
It ticks too. Oh,
Oh, no! Oh, no!
I disappeared.
Yep. Let me know when you're back in.
Yeah, will do. Might have to restart my client, but nope, we're loading. The little that I saw of it was pretty cool.
He just got smote.
Yeah.
You're just floating in the sky on my screen. That was funny. Welcome back.
Thanks. That was weird.
Yeah. But yeah. Tick, tick, tock. The clock is running.
Yo, we got TikTok.
No. No.
TikTok has been unbanned. Let's go.
So it's now, I think it's noon.
It don't look like it, bro. I gotta be
No.
real.
Well, betcha if we had a clock. Oh, wait, hold on. The clocks work in the inventory. Wait. Clock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's noon.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, just like,
Now there's a way to check time.
exactly, yeah. You just type in clock. I'm pretty sure compasses work too. Yeah. Wait, does that work? If I turn this way, because I was looking at my house. Okay, compasses don't work, so clocks might not work either.
Ah,
It might be midnight, actually.
true. Yeah,
I
don't
can
have a
sleep,
clock
but
on.
that's because it's a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Just sleeping in the rain.
Free drink.
Free drinks. There we go. It's now 6 a.m.
Nice.
The clocks have changed to show that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep,
Hmm.
that's neat.
Now I just have to
That's
copy
cool.
that on every side.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard.
I know, shouldn't be too hard. Now we've locked in the design, should be easy.
Pretty sneezy. Okay, how do these
Just throw all
arrow
of it on
slits
there.
look? Oh, right, they're that type. Not a fan. Oh yeah, that was like those ones. Yeah. Not
All
sure I want
right.
arrow slits. So what can we do on this wall?
Oop, oop, I'm falling all the way down.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You took a tumble?
No, I just slowly glide down to the ground from the third story.
That could
Just,
be a tumble.
just on the inside of the house.
Right. Goodness.
No, no, no. Maybe I should grab
Palpatine when he
scaffolding from the
doesn't get
house.
his way.
Palpatine
No.
when he doesn't get his way. Palpatine when he doesn't get his way sounds like lightning.
Ah, true. Big true. Oh.
Let's just grab some scaffolding. Scaffolding. There it is. Should have just been using this from the start.
This is gonna look kind of weird, but I might be onto something here.
Hey, you do it. Do whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Look out. I was gonna say something, but I realized I was setting myself up for a joke. So I'm not gonna say it now.
Nice. Oh, that's a shame.
Or that, actually, I'm gonna say it, but fast enough that you can't say the joke. So there. Because what I was gonna say,
Challenge. That's what
I was
that
gonna
is.
say as a way of like, telling you, hey, it's fine to make mistakes. I was gonna say, yeah, it's fine. The name of the game is experimentation, and you'd reply with, no, it's Minecraft.
Minecraft. No, it's Minecraft. Eh. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, I have to say it faster, or else he's gonna say the obvious joke.
Dang it. Nah,
2, 3,
you got me.
and then grab this. Actually, if we go like this, go like that, go like this, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Now we grab that, go like this. Ooh, that was close. Then we go like this and that. This, that. And over here, this, that, this, that. Perfect. Now we need the glue. No. This to that. 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 Perfect. And now, bing, bonk, bonk. Yeah! Alright, all the clocks are working. Yeah! They don't have clock faces, but they're turned on. So, they are telling time.
Nice. We like to see.
I'm gonna need a bunch more copycat steps, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. I've got some zinc over here if you need it.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, this is the wrong side. Here we go. This side.
Where am I? There's the stairs. I need these.
Go like that. Then we need full blocks on the third one, not because of style, but because that is how we place them going the other direction. Okay, so we need 4, 8, 12 of the blackstone half slabs. 4, 8, 12 of those. And then we need a whole bunch of these. Yeah, that should do. It's probably more than we need, but whatever. There we go. Come on. There we go. Not in that spot, but right here. Right there. Right here. Oops. Nope. Give me that. Here and here, but not there. Let's grab the blackstone ones. There we go. This. Grab this. Yep. There we go. Place it here as well. Might as well. Place it there. That's fine to be in the wrong spot. We're gonna break it later anyways. Here. Okay, this has really come together. I'm enjoying this. I love it when a plan comes together. Even better when a build comes together.
Exactly.
Nice to actually be listening to, like, I typically listen to music when I'm building stuff in Minecraft, so getting to listen to music while building stuff on stream in Minecraft is even better. Okay, this, that. Okay, the patterns come together. Hey, Jade,
Yeah.
check it out.
Hi, give me a minute. Ow.
Do this. Yeah, okay, that is working.
What?
And then this. And then, okay, that 60 that I crafted was actually almost not enough. Oh my goodness, we actually ran out right when we needed to. 60
Hey,
was
this
the
looks like
exact amount.
Oop.
How? What?
Hi. How's it going?
I,
What's up?
oh, right, slime. You have the slime
Yep.
charm.
Yep.
I was so confused.
I put it back on for building.
I was like, how, wait, why, how did he do that? Whoa, that was close.
Wee. There we go. You good?
Yeah,
You alright?
yeah.
Alright. How do I... Yep. There we go.
Just walk over here. Yeah, I can place these like that.
Well, cool.
Yep.
I like it.
Now we just need the copycat corners. Oh, and I'm out of walls. Whee!
Oh, little did you realize I'm in your walls. Oh yeah, and there's zinc in here
these.
if you need it.
Ah, perfect. Yes, I will take like 10 of that.
Okay. By the way, what do you think of this? How's this look?
Yeah?
Yay or nay?
These, oh, that's neat. They're off-centered
Yeah.
windows, but
Yep.
they're centered because the wall is
Yep.
even. Oh, I like that. That's cool.
I work best with stairs.
Evidently.
Yeah. I can do a lot with them.
Huh. That's neat.
Yeah, isn't it? I like it. Yeah, I
See,
kind of
this.
started with this, and then I got to there because it was too boring.
Yeah, just an andesite wall is kind of meh.
Yeah. I was thinking originally that I would just put a 3 hide window in here and do that, but then I realized they're off center.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that doesn't work.
No.
And I can't just do 2
Because it puts a line through the middle.
because it puts a line through the middle. So I'm like,
Yeah.
eh. Where's my andesite? There we go.
Right. So you're doing some
That's
sort of like repeating wall pattern, or is it going to be the same piece of wall over and over and over? I did in
repeating wall
here.
pattern. Yeah.
I included this interior wall.
Yeah.
So that essentially there is, it's kind of like a oh, I remember being to one of these shops as a kid because I've never had to go purchase like woodworking tools and such. But it's like a store where there's a very small store section out in front and it's connected to a huge warehouse in the back where they actually keep everything.
Right.
And it was like a construction warehouse, I think is what it was, and that's what I was thinking of for this. There's these doors here, you get into this main area, you can request items from the back section of the warehouse and they get brought out to you.
Right. That makes sense. IKEA. Not quite.
It's like an IKEA, but for tools.
It's like Kia, but not Kia.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
missing some andesite
yeah,
wall.
that's my bad. Hold on. My magnet
Yup.
switched on. Here you go.
Ah,
Here you go.
that makes sense.
Lee Valley. Yeah, that could be it. That sounds right. That's probably a Lee
Yeah.
Valley. Again, like I said, I haven't been to one in like a long time. It was, I should look on Google Maps. It was near like an IKEA. That might have just been like all the shops in that area were like that. And I only ever went to that one.
Yeah,
That's probably the case, you know?
that would be funny.
It's like every
That would
shop
be really
on
funny.
like that block in the next 6. That's just how they are. I just realized we don't need these torches out here anymore.
I wonder if I could use
There you go.
trapdoors to give this a bit of depth. Panels, not trapdoors.
Okay, let's make some more copycat pieces. Copycat, throw that on. There we go. Whoa! How dare you? There's a zombie in here.
What?
I need. We need the bell of sorrows or whatever it's called, so I can see where mobs can spawn in here.
The bell of eternity.
Here you are.
I love the damned.
There we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Still missing a stone brick Gothic window. I think you took that.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I just took damage on the
All right.
beat.
Nice. I should actually see.
That's
if there's a
funny.
way.
To listen in.
Yeah. Bet I could actually do that from Spotify.
Probably.
Spotify allows you to do that.
Well, Discord allows you to do that too, doesn't it?
Yeah, if it picks up the fact that you're actually listening.
Which it might not. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, you're streaming, so that takes priority.
Oh yeah, it's probably yeah, probably won't then.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, wait, what? That's weird.
What?
Where are you?
Hmm?
Well, it looks like you aren't on my friends list. Yeah, no, there you are. Huh.
Maybe I have listening settings turned to private?
You probably do. You would.
Yeah. Well, I
You
can
would
change that. Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Whee! There we go.
I've got Minecraft beats.
Copycats. There they are. Woo! Okay. That way. Go that way. Do that. Whee! There we go. Here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Bing, 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 bing. Here we go. Here, here. Bing, 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 bing. Hey, look at that. No. Why do I have a waypoint there? How did I put that? Huh?
Skill.
Skill. Delete that.
You know
there
what?
we go.
That would have been from when you were spectating down in the lower area.
Oh.
You may
I
have
could
put
see
that
that.
down accidentally.
Maybe. That might have
could
been where I was
definitely-
standing.
Oh, come on.
There we go. So, by the way, Twitch chat, if you guys like any of the songs that you hear while listening on stream, I have been wanting to take a bunch of the songs from this artist and put them into like a stream playlist for you guys. So if you really like any of the songs in particular, let me know so I can add it to the permanent playlist instead of like shuffling through the different playlists that this guy has. And it's no longer visible on stream. Where'd it go?
Oh, yep. It's gone.
Music today is very good. Yeah, I like this album, which is why I picked it. Don't know where the album viewer just disappeared to, but all right, there we go.
Very sleepy. Took a nap.
Oh, it's back. All the clock faces are in now.
Okay.
Check it out, Jade.
Hey, nice.
Now I
We'd
just
love
need
to
to
see
put
it.
a roof on top of the clock tower, and then it will be done.
Yeah. Spiky roof, rounded roof,
Probably.
like that one that I sent you earlier.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna be spiky
Ah, shame. Fair, but shame.
because we haven't been doing that with any of the other roofs in this town. So
Yep. Nah, that makes sense. Is there any way that I could do this? I don't think so.
okay. Now we put a roof on top of it. Should we do a round roof, I wonder? I think we do. That sounds like fun. This has been a fun little project today. I've enjoyed this. Go. Put that there, just so that I can put that there. Perfect.
Whoops.
Ah, we are out of half slabs. Whee! Grab a bunch of these. We're gonna need more than that. There we go. At least a stack.
Hey, Levi,
Wait,
is this anything? Are we getting somewhere with this?
I like that. That looks
You like
sturdy.
that?
That looks
Okay,
real
cool.
sturdy.
Cool.
If you
I
want to
figured
put that,
just like something blank here, so that we don't have windows and then windows.
yeah. So the corners are all windows,
Yeah.
but then it's solid wall, and then it's some backing stuff. Yeah.
And I figured this one would repeat on this wall, and then this one would repeat all the way over here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget that there is a door here, so you'll have to design a doorway.
Yeah, but that's easy. Doorways are easy.
Yeah, and I did find out. Well, actually, I didn't find out. I found out
Okay.
we have the parts for it, but I don't know if the parts actually work.
Okay.
But refined storage has a block which you can place next to any storage container and see what's in the storage container inside your refined storage. The one.
The music player's back.
Oh yes.
Looking up on the screen.
I see. You're pointing out for the viewers. Yeah, I didn't notice it was back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if we can see inside these.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see.
And there's an ad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bezos. Very cool. Now, what to put here? I could just do... We want more windows? I don't feel like more windows is the right call. Hern. Boy.
Actually, if we put that there, that makes more sense. In terms of circles.
Circles? What are those?
Circles? My square pixel game? How dare
Yeah.
you?
How dare you even suggest something so sacrilegious? Take a drink.
Go. And no. Do that and that. There we go. Whee! Hello.
Oh, hello.
Just need a couple more of these half slabs, and then the roof up there is, at least for the first version, done.
You know, actually, I guess having windows there wouldn't be a bad thing. Maybe even do a larger window. Like a 9-block window.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Because it's a main area. Really let some light into there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Need to get my circles template, because I've completely squarified this circular roof. Okay, a 1 is a 2. Okay, and that looks like that. So, yeah, if I want it to be circular.
I feel like if you just took this corner out, really all you'd have to do.
And then the next one is 3, and it looks like, that's the problem I'm having. Okay, take these out.
Yeah.
Put them down to the next layer.
Yeah.
And then a 4 has the points on it. So that means these have to go.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it would suggest I have to lift up the whole roof by like a half block. Which would allow me, actually.
That wouldn't
Yeah,
be a bad thing.
it would allow me to put a lightning rod at the top.
True. Where's he going?
Grab a lightning rod.
Fair enough.
Light.
No.
Lightning rod, we have 2 of them.
Ah.
Perfect.
My bones.
I should make part of the clock face out of glowing blocks. Because then it lights up at night.
Ooh, yep. Yep.
Come on. There we go. Whee!
You could make the 4 points on it out of sea lanterns.
I could. It's an idea.
I don't know if that would look good, but
But it sure is an idea.
it is. Dusk-bound lantern? What? Does that actually make light? That sounds awesome. Dusk-bound blocks. Ooh.
Take
Wow.
these block layers out. Oh, and another thing with the music, by the way, I'm assuming, we'll see, that YouTube won't actually be able to hear this music. Now, I could be wrong about that, but we'll see. In the way I've set it up, it should be that the YouTube output can't actually hear the music. And if that's the case, then that makes watching on Twitch better. Because it means you get the music.
A little musical incentive for all y'all out there.
And it's just, an extra safeguard against getting copyright struck on YouTube.
Exactly, yeah. Which is not good.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
Wait,
And I'm assuming that the music sounds kind of like in the background to you guys. It's not like at the forefront of the audio mix. But I have no way of checking other than like watching the stream live or watching the recording afterwards. Which I did some like test recordings of the stream and it sounded fine. So that's why I'm assuming that it sounds fine. Yeah, it sounds like at the background. Good, okay, good.
Perfect.
That's exactly where I want it to be. Not overpowering anything. It's because it's not the point of the stream. We're the point of the stream. We're the people doing the stream, so. Don't want the music to overpower the main actors. That would just be bad audio mixing.
Yeah.
Do that.
Maybe if I shifted this over. Oh, right. This is a different size.
That out.
doesn't
Take
do a
that
bad
out. Then do this. Because the next size up from 4. Oh. Really? Interesting. We are going to see how this looks. What this little gap up here does. The little pigeon door in the roof. What does that look like? Ah, you can't even see it. We'll leave it like that then, I think. Okay, let's see about other vertical slab types. V-E-R-T, vert. Vertical. Do we have any vertical glowing blocks? No. Other mods do, but not this one, it seems. Yeah, because, like, gilded sandstone vertical slab, that doesn't glow. Polished glowstone vertical slab does probably glow. Because it's a glowstone block variant. Don't know how we got that, but we do. We do have that.
What's that?
Polished glowstone vertical slab.
What?
Yeah, it's made from 4 glowstone in a square to make polished glowstone, and then cutting that into vertical slabs. It'll also make polished glowstone nubs, which probably also glow in the dark.
You could put those on the points.
Oh, I could put it on the end of the hour hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, or the end of the hour hand.
Because
change? Because that moves.
It does.
Interesting.
But I think lighting works on that.
Oh yeah.
I think. We're done
I
with
don't know.
the shingles, so throw them in there. We need glow. Glowstone. Ooh, we only have 33 glowstone.
It's easy to get though.
Yeah, it's just that we haven't grabbed a bunch of it. That's the only reason why there isn't. Oh, black chromatic in the store. Yes, buy that.
You are so
Excellent.
broke.
I am so broke, but black chromatic steel is so important.
Poor.
There's also
Ooh.
7 regular chromatic steel that I kind of want to buy. Because chromatic steel is also annoying to craft. Yeah, I'll buy
Really
that.
have the shards for this, but I can get 2 spicy hearty burgers
Really? That's a lot
for
of XP.
4,000 shards.
Each?
No, 2,000 shards each.
Oh, okay. Oh, but it's a stack of 2. I
Yeah,
see.
it's a stack too.
But it's the
That's how that works.
spicy hearty burger. That's the best one.
Yep.
And that would allow
Is
you
it?
to... Yeah.
That it is. Yeah. For half of my shards, pretty much.
I'd say that's worth it just to catch up with my level.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've got golden burger on. That's vault experience, but whoa.
Nice.
Oh. Should I eat the other one?
I'm at level 58 and a half. So
So
even
that
if...
would probably put me at that level.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. So now you're the same level as me.
Gotta figure out what to put these in a.
Oh, right. I wanted to work on this between streams because it's another farm. But I want to unlock it on stream so we can like show people what the heck I'm doing. We want to have a mob spawner underneath our base so that we can get easy mob loot, right? So that we can get like stuff
sure.
like wither skulls without actually having to go to the wither skeleton farm, which doesn't work as well as I wish it did. And just make stuff like that faster. The problem is we would need some sort of mob spawning mod. And there's 2 of those in this mod pack. Now, I've already done the math. Cagerium is great for idle farming. But it is slower, and you need more of them to get a decent rate. And also, you kind of need a different cage for every single mob you want to farm. Again, if you want to be efficient about it, because you lose the mob eggs when you... No, you don't lose the mob eggs when you get them back out of the spawner, but it costs resources to pull them back out of the spawner. Whereas with mob spawners, you get more mobs faster, but it's more expensive to craft, but you only really need to craft 1 of them. Because you can put mob eggs in and out for free using wireless transmitters that we already have.
Right. That's. I mean, it's more expensive, but
it is because with the Cagerium, if I go at Cagerium, there we go. So this is everything in the Cagerium mod pack. Hopping over to my screen.
Yeah.
We have binding gemstones, binding wood plates, and ominous skulls. Those are important for crafting the mobtorium, the mob cage, and the binding plate. Mobtorium, passive, mob cage, hostile, binding plate, boss. For some reason, it counts iron golems as a boss enemy. Don't know why. But
that's interesting.
With these, you can put 4 mob eggs in them and automatically get drops every couple seconds. Without having to do any killing or anything like that. You don't need any kill chambers. You just put these on top of a chest. Boom, you get the items. But the problem is, even if you put 4 mob eggs in here, it's not as fast as an eye spawner's spawner with a killing chamber. And also it costs 4 mob eggs of the same type to not be as fast as an eye spawner's spawner. Now it is only crafted with chromatic steel, and the ominous skull only takes a wither skeleton skull and some black chromatic and some wood detector or whatever. So that is not bad. The binding gemstone, on the other hand, requires an echo pog. So that's very expensive.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, I'm not sure if ice spawners allows you to spawn in boss type mobs. At the same time, how often are we going to need to spawn in boss type mobs? I don't think we're going to need a whole bunch of nether stars, and if we do, we can just use all of the wither skeleton skulls we get from ice spawners, and find a spawn in the nether, we can just kill them over and over.
Yep.
Because those still exist, as it turns out. They just aren't at specific spots in the roof anymore. They're at random spots. So, yeah, the one problem is that the... is it eye spawn? Yeah, the eye spawners. There's a lot less stuff in here. The survival spawner is crafted, again, with an echo pog, but it can spawn anything, and it spawns it fast. So it's going to cost us an echo pog either way. It's just one's probably going to cost us more than one echo pog, and the other's only going to cost one echo pog. So I think that also seals the deal on ice spawners being our choice.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, crafting a survival spawner does cost 8 black chromatic. Yeah, because it costs 4 black chromatic to make the spawner itself, and it requires 4 cage pieces, each of which require another black chromatic. So it takes 8 black chromatic, and what is that? 8 times 4, 16 cage dust, and the cage dust requires Larimar gems and chromatic steel. Now, handy, I have already crafted the Larimar gems and the chromatic steel. We have that already set aside for making an ice spawner. The only issue is the black chromatic, which if I go black, there we go. We have 4 black chromatic steel, so we're halfway to an ice spawner at the minute.
Right. Goodness.
Yeah. But once we have it, we can literally spawn in any creature infinitely, so long as we have a killing chamber, which can be manual or automated.
Also,
if we
don't
wanted
you need 32 cage dust, because you need 8 per cage piece.
8. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I have 32 chromatic steel ingots, which you just need them for the center.
Okay.
And I've got 2 stacks of Larimar gems, which would be enough as well.
Yeah, I was gonna mention just how much chromatic steel that takes, and that is insane.
We actually have enough chromatic steel to make a 5th black chromatic steel ingot.
Oh, nice.
Which is nice.
Sick. Does he sound like he's speaking a different language to anyone else? Yeah, it does actually.
That is because I'm talking
half of
about
that.
modded stuff that most people don't have to interact with. And I'm talking about it quickly because there's a lot of stuff to get over.
Yep. I'm with you guys, don't worry. I am really just along for the ride. I'm just here to make a cool wall. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to do. A really nice wall.
Let's see about making these and then attaching them.
I need to figure out this part of the wall. Switch them around. I think
Okay, so I can only add to the structure when it's not moving.
That makes some sense.
Well, that's a way of making that move. I hit the pillar that makes it run.
Whoops. Well, I mean, that works. Come on. There we go.
Scaffolding, here we go. I can't place scaffolding on copycat blocks.
I think that still looks nice. Actually, it looked better without that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay.
There we go.
Thank you. It's a nice wall.
Let's see if this works.
Nope, he's not on that side.
Oh, did that turn off the light? I think that turned off the light.
Hard to tell.
We're not going to know
Probably.
until it's nighttime.
Yeah. Place a light next to it. See if it looks brighter.
Oh, yeah, because if it's already bright, then this won't make it any brighter. Ah.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's not working.
No.
Oh, yeah, I got brighter as soon as I turned the clock off.
Yeah. So that's not working.
No. Now, what I could do is I could put them here.
Oh, that's weird.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, that was my idea.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was figuring.
So like that.
Yeah.
How does that look from a
That looks pretty
distance?
good, right?
It does light up the clock, but it kind of hides the markers.
A little bit, but I don't think it hides it that much that it's a bad thing. And it also gives a bit more depth to the clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my next idea was just to hang lanterns from the top of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Put some chains and hang some lanterns.
Yeah, in the four corners. That would also work.
Yeah.
Either of those, I think. But yeah, definitely something to light it up is needed.
Yeah.
Faux show. And it'll be night soon, so you'll be able to test that out. Okay, so what can I do for windows?
Come on.
What do we have? Is there anything that I can use that
Whee! There we go.
a bit more industrial?
Okay, throw these in here. Ooh, we got ornate chains. Let's use some of those. The big lanterns. Right.
The lantern.
The big lanterns we have outside of the house.
Yeah.
I'll make some of those.
Oh. Yeah, by all means.
What do we make those on?
They
No.
are rather large.
Yeah, but we're gonna see them from a distance. So
Fair.
here it
Sure.
is. I think the tall lanterns or which is the chunky lanterns.
I think the tall ones.
Tall ones.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Grab those.
Okay, yeah, we don't have any framed glass yet. Let's see how this looks. Hey.
We both launched it like the same time.
Yup.
Nice.
Okay, moment of truth. Do these connect? No, they do not. Youch.
Okay, let's grab
Oh, they do
this.
look nice. Do I need to be careful with them? No, I don't. Awesome.
We'll hang them from here, I think.
That's cool.
Yeah. How's that look?
Where? Oh, over there. You're on the side that doesn't face me, so I've got to travel over here to see it.
What?
Wait. Hold
No,
on.
I should be on the side that faces you.
Oh, they aren't loading in. Hold on.
That's weird.
Well, the copycat blocks also weren't loading in, so... I don't know. We're getting there. There we go. Yeah! Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Funny having the tall lanterns makes them look like normal sized from this distance.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I need
Lanterns on every
more
side. That looks nice. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, they're not too overbearing. They're just there, and they work. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, boy.
It's funny, I can almost see pushing the clock faces in one block. Because
Yeah.
the hands kind of stick out quite a bit from the tower still. Or at least the minute hand
Yep.
feels like it
Yeah, they
sticks
do.
out from the tower.
No, it definitely does. The side profile of it looks kind of strange.
Yeah. Yeah, the minute hand would only be sticking one block out instead of 2 blocks out if it was inset by 1. And it would actually save resources because the corners would be full blocks instead of half blocks. Because if we pushed them in, then they'd be overlapping each other, I think.
I don't quite think so.
No?
Not quite. Almost. But not quite.
Feels like they'd be overlapping.
Maybe I know the mechanics of it wrong. You're the one that built it.
Yeah. I'm gonna build a kind of scaffolding ladder to get up there.
If both were set in, yeah. Yeah. It would do that.
There we go. Light up this upper floor a little bit. Looks nicer now.
No, absolutely not. That looks horrible. There we go. Oh, walls. There we go. That's andesite. Andesite walls look way too close to stone brick walls.
It's kind of funny.
Far too similar.
There we go. Yeah, okay, bringing these in by 1 block. Yeah, that would merge them into 1 block. Yeah, I might do that off stream. Just pull these in. Still have the room too, because we have 1 block. We have literally 1 block of wiggle room inwards before these clock bearings start digging into the actual mechanics that gets the power up here. But yeah, it actually works to do it that way. And where are we at? Ooh, we are at, yeah, we only have about 7,000 stress units remaining, but that's fine because most machines are only using like 512. Yeah.
Might want to consider getting that other boiler up running at some point. But...
Well, we don't even need another boiler. We just need another crank. Create. What was the thing holding me back from doing that? Oh, yeah, each steam engine requires 4 black chromatic and a pog. That's what it was. Not that we don't have a lot of materials for making pogs, but it's actually the black chromatic that we have a problem. But yeah.
Yedge.
It's funny, I feel like this is where I should like end the episode because I finished the project, but we still have like half an hour, 15 minutes left in the stream, which is kind of funny. I guess I could point out like what the plan is for over here. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna make up like a bunch of townhouse looking things over here. And this will be where a bunch of villagers are they live and they work out of. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to hide either underneath the building or above the building a villager breeder that just pumps out little villagers that can't get back into that room once they leave. And that will populate the village with a bunch of random villagers. It will add iron golems to the village because they'll be wandering around, because there'll be enough villagers wandering around. And yeah, this village is really going to start to come to life. Yeah.
Nice.
It's been a lot of fun.
Whoops. Dang it. These things get broken way too easily.
Oh, this is a full block that's like offset vertically. That's funny. Can't place anything here. It's not built right. If I did this and then that, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I want to put some sort of shingling there. Let's grab that from here because people probably aren't going to notice that. Put it there instead. Might put one more layer of shingles around the bottom of this roof, just because it kind of looks a little weird being up as high as it is.
Yeah.
Throw these in here.
Might need some work, but that's pretty good.
Go.
Alright, so essentially that's the walls finished.
Nice. So now you just gotta copy that over to the other side of the building.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah. Although it's a bit crude, isn't it?
It'll probably look better once you put a roof on top of it.
Probably.
Like, look at how simple these walls are over here, but they look so good once you put a second floor and a roof on top.
Yeah. Yeah, there's literally like nothing on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you've put so much more effort into those walls. Whereas I put most of that effort into what I put on top of the walls.
That's fair. Right. I just tried to creative mode flight my way up on top of this roof.
That is not how it works.
It ain't gonna work. Nope. Mm-mm.
I don't know why I thought these vertical posts were a thing I did. They're not. The other roof doesn't have these. Not where it has a roof. Where it doesn't have a roof yet, it does have those, but it shouldn't. It looks weird. That. Little lantern up here.
There we go.
This, like that. That feels right, yeah. Do this, that, and this, and this. Yeah, I'm gonna need more shingling pieces. These. Oh, right, yeah, I gotta fix this problem. This, and that. Whoop. Nope, not like that, like that. There we go. Yeah, need more shingles. Ten more?
Goodness.
No, I'm gonna need
I went
more
through
than
an
that.
entire stack of this block type.
Oh yeah. No, building takes a lot of resources.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Can't
Put that
make
there.
framed glass panes, can I? I can.
There. That. Whoops, not there. Put that there. And then build this across. That also covers up part of this ugly bit of the roof. Ah, we're just a little short. We're actually going to run out of cyan terracotta roof blocks. I think I may have made just the right amount again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Only by the
Nah.
grace of God can my math be this perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Frameless glass, too.
There we go. I only have 2 extra. Ah, hold on, there's an error in the roof here. Right here, it's supposed to go down. Right here. Like that. Like this. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. So I was like, the roof looks a little odd, doesn't it? It's because that's not supposed to be there. I'll fix this problem with the walls on the inside after the stream. Because, yeah, this is causing some weirdness with the walls on the inside, but...
Okay, I was wondering. I thought we only had 20 sand.
There we go. It's all compressed.
It is all compressed.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Go, do that.
Okay, well, I only need 8. So, there we go.
Works.
Oh, right. The
This, place with
furnace
that.
is gone.
Yeah, because we can just
I
cook
gotta go
stuff over
plant.
the workshop.
Yeah. That's funny. I just turned around to put the sand in the furnace and I was like,
You might be able to put it in the oven, but I don't know.
do not put sand in the oven. You will not get what you want.
That
Or maybe you
sounds like,
will. I don't know what you're doing, putting sand in the oven.
I was gonna say, that sounds like you've tried that before.
And if I have,
Don't know why you did that.
I wanted glass.
My glass. Yeah.
I wanted glass. Can't a man just want for things he can't have?
There we
Oh,
go.
sick. We already have some light gray dye.
The workshop is complete.
Let's go, dude.
Now, you guys let me know if you like this roof. I'm not too sure about the round roof here. I'm wondering if I should extend it on this corner, actually cover this corner, and cover this corner, and like even it out here. But the tower's gonna be uneven from it either way, so what do we even the tower on? Do we even the tower on it, like the roof on the tower, or the roof on the building below it? That's the real question. See, what I could end up doing is I could...
do it.
Montana Big Sky says they like the roof as is. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. I just realized that the spinning hands on the clock count as entities and are appearing on my entity radar.
Nah. Nice.
Yeah, that's funny. Didn't realize
Are they
that.
like mobs or are they just entities?
They're
Generally?
entities. So they
Okay.
it's the same as a painting. It's just an unknown entity to the entity radar. So it's not hostile.
I've learned
It's not
something new that is
passive.
considered an entity.
Well, any moving object in Create is an entity. It's just coded in such a way that you can interact with it in a more interesting way than like zombies and such.
I meant the painting.
Oh, paintings.
I
Yeah.
had no idea about that.
Yeah, paintings are entities, which is why if you place a whole bunch in your house, it starts lagging. Like if you, the more
Amazing.
paintings in your house, the laggier your house is. That's just how it works.
Huh. Had no idea.
As someone who has, in fact, placed too many paintings. Yeah. It was back when paintings first got added to the game, and I was super excited about it. I was like, oh, paintings! And I hung a whole bunch up, and I went, why is my computer buzzing?
Computer hot.
It's probably fine to put a flame lantern right next to a spinning wooden gear. That's probably not gonna. The gear's probably not gonna break, smack the lantern, and light the whole place on fire. No, this isn't a fire hazard at all. Don't tell the fire marshal. Don't tell
What is
the
this,
fire
a video
marshal.
game? Come on. Ain't no way. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh well, now you've gone and said it. Now something has to go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Lighting this place up with something a little bit more sophisticated than torches.
Yes. Oh.
Ah, it's still incredibly dark right here. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to make some more lanterns. That's the word I'm looking for.
There you go.
I have to make some more lanterns and get this to have some proper lighting, and then add some doors, since we don't have those yet either, as I've just realized. Yeah. So what is the roof situation here look like? That's fine where it is. All that takes to fix is a little bit of this. There we go. Yeah, it'll just be a matter of me going around fixing any blatant holes in the ceiling.
Ooh.
There we go. Add a little bit of light in here, I think.
All right, so things I've learned. Windows are hard.
Yes.
Hard to make that look good.
Well, and sometimes you just need to go with it, even if you don't like it.
Yeah.
That's just what the window looks like.
This truth. Yes.
There we go. I add some windows to the workshop. Oh yeah, that looks better.
What is?
Windows.
Ah, yes.
Just some holes for windows
Very
at the
nice.
moment, but yeah.
Yup.
Does mean that you have more ways of getting into the workshop. I might put some fences here so you can kind of look down and see what's going on in the workshop from the second floor. And now we have more space for machines to put in here as well.
Yeah. No idea what, but
Yeah.
do like the roofs.
Oh, what?
do
Seeing
like
the
the
roof
roof.
from the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a workshop, so it's not like it's gotta
I've
be.
always liked these balconied foyer type things.
Yeah. It looks
Yeah,
nice.
looks nice.
All right.
Very
Well,
nice.
what time is it now? Is it
Still a
time
little early.
Yeah, it's just still a little early, but I don't know what else to do. Kind of run out of things to do.
That's a good order for that.
You know what would be funny is if we slept to see the clock zip by.
Mm-hmm. I've got my bed.
Got mine. Let's see it snap into its new position.
Won't we
Should
the other
go.
way? Yeah.
Oh wow! It already snapped into position by the time I turned around.
Well, I mean, think about the speed you've got those gears going at.
I guess, yeah, they are running really, really fast. It does not
Yeah.
need to be running that fast.
Nope.
I could
Not at all.
Oh yeah, and oh, that's funny. I'd forgotten about that. The central gear is a small one, which means it's actually running twice as fast as the rest of the system.
True. Very true.
How much power are each of these clockwork bearings taking, by the way? Each one is 512 stress units, which is about as much as any of the other things in the workshop. There's just 4 of them, which means that the clock tower itself is taking 2,000 stress units.
Oh. Wow.
Because each clockwork bearing is taking 500, and there's 4 of them, so that's 2,000. I wonder if there's any way I could half that. Like if I could slow down. Is there any easy way of doing that? I don't know. Technically, I could do it by taking... Oh, where am I? Oh, I have them in my inventory. That's why. Because I could just do this. That's going the speed of that. And then do this and that. If I grabbed this... Take that off. Put on another bearing that way. And then like that. Now it's spinning at half speed. These should only be taking, 256. So now the entire clock tower is only costing us 1,000 stress units. And it's probably working just as well as it was before. Yeah. It's still ticking along at the same speed.
Nice.
Yeah. Heck, what I could do is... Ooh, clever. I can make it run at half, because right now it's running at the speed that the rest of the factory is running at. I could make it run at half speed. And it would actually be easier, because then it's just taking less power.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It'll update a little slower, but it'll take less power. If we start it off with a small gear, and then a big gear, and then a small gear, take that off, then a big gear, and then a small gear, and then a big gear. Now the clock tower is running at half speed compared to the rest of the factory, which doesn't change how accurate it is, but does make it so it's now only taking 500 stress units to run the whole tower.
Nice. There we go. That's what you like to see.
And it still ticks along at the exact same speed, because the speed at which the bearings are running is not how accurate the clock is. It is simply how quickly it switches from an off state or the wrong state to the right state. So now when we sleep, we might actually see the clock rotate into the correct position instead of just snapping into position. But that is such a small detail that it's not even a problem. There we go. All right. Yeah, and now it kind of looks a little bit more like a clock in here because the gears are all rotating like at a slower, bigger speed. Like, it's not, the number is smaller, but you expect clocks to run slowly. So when the gears are running like a freight train, it doesn't make sense. But now that they're running slower, it kind of looks more like a clock inside the clock. Yeah, this was a fun episode. I've enjoyed this. Getting to test out the music, doing a run at the dungeon, finishing up the outside of the workshop, which means we now have, I'd say, a building and a half with completed exteriors, because I still need to grab a bunch of blue terracotta and just put a roof on top of this and finish the calcite wall on the outside of the tavern, and then the exterior of this building will be complete. And then once Jade is done, the workshop, then that building will be complete. And we'll actually have like an idea of what this village is going to look like. And it's already looking so good. We need to come up with a cathedral idea and some way of decorating the port. We might need to find some sort of boat design we can put out in the harbor. And I need to finish the seawall as well.
Oh yeah, the seawall.
Because imagine if the seawall was finished. That's a nice look. You can see the clock tower. You can see the tavern. Yeah. Only downside to placing the tavern how it is, I'd say, is that you can't see the clock tower from any room. Like you can't, other than behind whoever's standing on stage, which is also a good look, gotta be honest. But you can't like wake up. There's no one waking up in the tavern and looking out the window to see what time it is on the town's clock tower. That's not a thing, because all the rooms are
Yeah.
on the wrong side of the building.
Eh. But as soon as you get out,
Yeah.
then it's right there. As soon as you step outside, you know
Yeah,
what
you
time
step
it is.
out the front door, you look, it's right there. You'll probably see it. Yeah, you can see it walking down the steps of the Sword and Spade Tavern. Right, that's what we called
That
it.
was it. The
And didn't
Sword
the
and Spade.
inn have a different name? Yeah, the Turning Inn.
That was it. Turning in.
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna take a picture of the clock towers today's episode.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And
That's what most of the time was spent on.
your building is in the background too, so. And screenshot. There we go. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so basically this roof will just have to the roof will have to go to like here and then it'll go up a bit. Don't know how much.
Yeah, because we were
we'll
going
have
to put
more
a
roof
second
space.
wall somewhere near the middle of the building, weren't we? Like an,
Yeah.
an vertical, the roof a little higher. Just so
Yeah.
it's not like absurdly flat next to the other buildings in town, because all the other buildings are going to be kind of tall.
Yeah. And
Plus,
this one was always designed to be flat, but I think it being a little bit taller will really help it.
yeah. Well, plus that gives us more room for ceiling conveyor belting and such.
Exactly. And I figure I'll put in some sort of like, what's it called? When you got logs going across the roof area.
Timber framing.
Trusses?
Yeah. Trusses? That's more of a bridge thing, I think.
Fair. But yeah, something to help it look like it is actually supporting the weight of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see in some Walmarts. That's the kind of idea.
We'll try and have the walls around this building finished by next episode, I think.
Yeah, I mean all the blueprints are here now.
Yeah.
They just have to be filled in.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, that does look pretty nice from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what the interior wall's going to be made out of, too.
True. Probably this wall will be a bit more kind of timber coated.
Yeah, we could use vault wood, so it's still
That
gray.
looks nice. True. Yeah. Very industrial, but a little bit more welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of idea.
Or we could use the large bricks. That would also work to like move the texture.
Yep. Yeah, something. I'll figure that out. What's up with that?
All right. Well,
All right.
I'm gonna go throw myself in my room back at base so that I don't get killed by phantoms in the middle of the day or something.
Probably. That'd be impressive. But
It would
yeah,
be.
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's fully charged. Throw all this stuff in here. I was just making sure that we actually had power in the computer because we hadn't been guaranteed sleeping every night.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But no, our power system is good enough that that's not a problem. All right, I will put myself up in this room, and we'll probably move on to the next part of the stream. So Jade, we will see you on Monday for some more of that.
For more No Man's Sky.
Perfect timing.
Looking forward to it.
The music just ended. That's great. Onwards! Okay. It sounds like I did program that. I did program the whole music thing to work properly because it stopped playing the music on Spotify as well. So nice, that worked. Okay, I love it when things I've programmed work properly. Okay, so let's grab the verse for today. Yeah, that's the right one. Where's my notes? There they are. Okay. So, our verse today is Revelation 21, verse 4, and we are reading from the New Living Translation, which says, "He will wipe every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or sorrow or crying or pain. All these things are gone forever." As you can tell, there are some words which have been cut from our verse in order to make this image. The point, however, is the same. No matter what you are experiencing right now or what happens tomorrow, there will be a point where all death, sorrow, crying, and pain will be gone forever. We refer to it as heaven, and it is a promise from God to those who are willing to accept the gift he has given us. I find this verse very reassuring. There's so much that happens in the world which causes sorrow and crying and pain that there truly is no way to avoid it. Knowing that God has a place for us where none of this will exist is amazing and such a relief. Not only does it give us hope, but it also helps us to realize that these are not emotions that God intended for us to live with. Not even death, the one thing that causes so much of our sorrow, crying, and pain, was intended for us. If you go back to Genesis 2, when Adam and Eve were first created, you'll realize there were two special trees in the Garden of Eden. The one we hear so much about was the tree of knowledge of good and evil, which they were told not to eat from. But they both did anyways, and it caused them to have to leave the garden. The other tree, though, was the tree of life. Adam and Eve were allowed to eat from this tree when they were in the garden, and according to Genesis 3:22, when they ate from it, they would live forever. The concept of death did not enter their lives until Adam and Eve had to leave the garden due to their disobedience. God did not intend it to be something mankind would have to experience until sin entered the world. Sin, both our own and Adam and Eve's, causes so much negative in our lives. Can you imagine your life without it? Take a moment and try to imagine your life if no one ever did anything to hurt you and never did anything to hurt anyone else. A life where everyone loves each other and there is no need to compete with one another to make someone else look worse so that you will look better. A life where you can simply be who God created you to be, and everyone loves and accepts you as is. I know, it's hard to even imagine, but that is the world that God wants you to live in. Unfortunately, due to sin, both ours and others, this is not the world we currently live in. But remember, if you accept Jesus' sacrifice for you and allow him to pay the price for your sins, it will be where you live out eternity. I love the fact that God made it so easy for us to be able to live out our eternity with him. We don't have to be anyone special. We don't have to do anything perfectly. We simply have to realize that Jesus is God's Son and accept that he gave his life to pay for our sins. I must admit, though, it also confuses me why so many people are unwilling to accept this. It seems so simple, but somehow we make it so complicated. It is as though we feel we have to live in the mess we've created for eternity as some sort of penance for making the choices we've made so far. But we don't. If you take nothing else from what I say today, please realize that God wants you to accept the gift he has prepared for you. A gift that you just need to accept. But he won't force you to because he loves you and respects your right to choose. I hope you accept it right now, though. All you need to do is tell him in your mind and heart and soul that you accept the gift of Jesus' sacrifice to pay for your sins. If you don't accept it right now, he won't take it away, but please don't wait until it's too late. Do you really want to miss out on eternity where there's no more death or sorrow or crying or pain? Or let me ask this another way. Do you want to live in an eternity of death and sorrow and crying and pain? aren't the negatives of life today enough to convince you that you don't want to live in this forever? And no, whatever you're living in today might not change right away based on the choice that you make. But if you are also willing to let God into your life, and you are willing to start asking him for guidance, he will help. God already sees everything that you're going through, and he hurts for you right along with you. But if you aren't even willing to ask him for guidance, what do you expect him to do? God respects our right to choose our own path through life, which must be so hard as he loves us and wants what's best for us. But he can see where every path can take us, and he knows how bad some of those paths are going to get. He will continue to walk with you on whatever path you choose, but he will also be ready to offer you guidance as soon as you are ready to listen. So make sure that your eternity is taken care of. Accept Jesus' sacrifice for you. After all, you don't want to live in death and sorrow and crying and pain for eternity. But then, also do what you can to make today better as well. Ask God for guidance, and then listen to and follow his advice. And no, it may not take you where you want to go, but I know you will be greatly blessed by where you end up. And that brings us to the end of our stream for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time, which of course will be on our Monday stream of, I almost said Deep Rock Galactic. No, that was the old series. Somehow we're already 5 episodes into our new series, and I'm still saying the old one. No Man's Sky. We are playing No Man's Sky on Monday. We are continuing the main storyline of that game and seeing how long it takes us to get there. And really, an ad just started right now. Okay. Well, I guess the Twitch viewers don't get to hear the outro, but the YouTube viewers do. And maybe some of the Twitch viewers didn't actually get sent to ads yet. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back with more Minecraft next week. Have a good day. Have a great week. God bless and goodbye. I will see you all next time.